All right, today I am going to show you how to use AI agents for trading. And I actually have the whole GitHub that I'll be uploading to here. It's in the description. Anyways, you can see the first agent we're going to have running is down here. This agent researches and backtests. It codes backtests for me. So all I have to do here is put in some ideas into my ideas.txt. And you can see it's down here. It's already running here. So these are multiple agents. It's a swarm of agents that will go ahead and research and backtest. Code out the full backtest for me. So watch this. If I say mean reversion VWAP, what else do we want to put in here? Let's put a 80x plus Bollinger Bands. Okay, if I hit save here, save anyway. Save anyway. And you can see it starts going with Grok 4 fast. All of the code here is in RBI agent PP multi. If you want to learn more about these agents for trading, you can see she's going to go and backtest these for me. You can go ahead and read the README in the GitHub. There's a link in the description. But read the README and then know that everything is in the SRC folder. So the agent that I'm using right now to backtest for me is this RBI agent here. This RBI agent PP multi. Now, all of the agents are in this agents folder and all of the models are here in this models folder. One thing I do want to update here, you can see I have Claude, I have DeepSeek, I have Gemini, I have Grok, I have Ollama, I have OpenAI, I have xAI. Now, one thing I want to do here is I've heard OpenRouter is better than Grok. And then I also ran a poll on my Twitter here somewhere, and it was like 99% of people wanted to see OpenRouter in here. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. AI agents for trading with OpenRouter. Okay, sick. So let's go ahead and go to OpenRouter. Okay. Let's go to probably need my keys, some credits here. Probably need some credits. So let's go ahead and add credits. Add credits here. I need to update my Addy. Okay, let me go ahead and do all that. San Juan. Puerto Rico. Not telling you my zip code, dude. Save payment. Wait, how do you have my payment method already? Save payment method here. Let's go ahead and just throw 10 bucks at it. Okay, that's a good little onboarding, dude. Not bad, not bad. Not financial advice. Please know that I'm not a financial advisor. Please watch that, read that. Okay, let's go over here and make sure to get all of this set up. Let's go ahead and tell Claude what our plan is here. So I use Claude Code. Hey, so go ahead and look at my models folder, and you can see here I have a bunch of different models. Well, are you familiar with OpenRouter? OpenRouter is a way to connect to pretty much any model. So what I want you to do is I want you to make a file to handle OpenRouter. So OpenRouter models. It'll be kind of like the GROQ model because that's a router as well. And then we'll go ahead and include these models that I list below in the OpenRouter connection. And here's their documentation. I'll make sure that my key is shown in the .env example as the exact same way it is on the .env. Okay, so let's go ahead and get their documentation, copy link address. Okay, she's got it now. Now, what models do we want to use is the question. Models here. Okay, Queen 3. Let's definitely use this one. Queen 3 instruct, copy. because I've been hearing the good things about Queen 3 as you have. How is this filtered? Output, OpenAI GPT-5, we have that. Maybe we should look at the AI arena and figure out which ones we don't have. So Gemini 2.5 Pro. Let's see if we can get that one in there because we have been having problems with directly connecting to Gemini 2.5 Pro. Let's also do Flash. Copy path. Copy path. I'm listing a few models here that you should have inputted, but you should also show how to add the new models here. By the way, if you're live here, I'm doing a subathon, dude. I'll stay as long as the subs come in. 1 minute per one sub. Pretty sick. And it's going to track them specifically. So you can see the timer. I'm out of here in 53 minutes. But for each subscription, free YouTube sub, it adds 1 minute and it should update here. So if anybody wants to test it, you'll be able to see the update in the bottom left. Okay, let's keep it going, dude. I think that's going to be a fun little game. Let's see what other models are at the top of the list. Okay, so we have all of these Queen 3 Max preview. So let's say Queen 3, Queen Max. Queen 3 Max. Oh, that's an expensive one. I like that. Queen 3 Max here. What else is on LLM Arena that we don't have access to? Text, open. Okay, we have all of these models. Sonnet 4.5, Vision, Gemini 2.5 Pro, text to image, Hunyuan. Let's see if they have that. That would be cool. Hunyuan. Maybe not. Don't really need text to image at the moment. Web dev, okay. Claude 4.1. What's GLM 4.6? And DeepSeek R1. I have DeepSeek already. Let's say GLM. I don't even know what that is. GLM 4.6 here. 4.6. Okay, let's go ahead and try all of these. And then what else? So I have the models here. Open Router is a way to connect. A file handling an Open Router. And then once you're done with that, implement it, Open Router, into this agent here so we can see that everything is standardized and works super simply. So we'll be able to implement it into any of our bots, any of our agents. Okay, I think that's all I need to tell her. So let's go ahead and have her implement it into the one that I just showed you. She's done now, by the way. RBI agent PP multi. So you can see she's done back testing. She's completed. So I can go down here. And you remember at the start of this, I showed you how this works, right? So you go down to the data here. And the RBI agent PP multi is what we were working on. None of them saved. Interesting. copy path here. Let's go ahead and get another Claude going on that, because that is interesting. So Conda activate T-flow and then CD up into here. And then we'll say C for Claude run dangerously mode. Yeah, it's sick, I know. For some reason, when I ran this agent here, it didn't save the new backtest to the folder like it usually does. Am I missing something? Maybe it saved it somewhere else. So let's go ahead here and say at RBI agent PP multi. I threw in 2 new strategies, and usually it goes ahead and makes a new folder for the date, and today is 10/27. I put in 2 strategies and it seems like it didn't output them. Maybe it put it into the wrong folder. I'm not sure. Please go investigate that. You can see the printout here. It has finished the backtest. Okay, RBI agent PP multi. Maybe it put it into yesterday's because we did that change where it's always sitting. It's always backtesting. It's always ready. It's always ready to go. And I think that's a slick Rick change. Slick Rick, dude. So mean reversion, Bollinger Bands. Let's just see what she says, because she's the AI here. I'm just the guy. So we got 2 AIs going right now. We got 2 instances of Claude Code. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Over to dev here and say GitHub, okay. Success, okay. Clips, okay. Beautiful. $777 to you, fam. How are you? Put your key here. I forgot to put my key there. Okay, let me go ahead and get that key here. Let's go ahead and non-financial advice it so you can make sure you understand that nice and clearly. Create API key. This will be AI agents. Leave blank for unlimited. Reset every, no, create. Okay, that's my key, open router. Let's go over to the .env example here. .env example. We should have the open router key in here. If you're still here, tap the like button and subscribe, because I believe code is the great equalizer, and I know Wall Street will never show any of this. So I'm going to show you everything. All I do ask is you hit the like and subscribe. Open router key. I got it in there now, B. Perfect. Okay, so this is what the open router key looks like here. Okay, you got that, dude. Let's see. Perfect. I've implemented open router integration into your trading agent system. Here's what I implemented. Open router integration. New model handler with 5 configurations. Vision and language model. Flag shot. So it's got Queen. It's got Queen Max. It's got Gemini. It's got GLM 4.6. What is GLM 4.6? I don't know. Model factory. Set default to Gemini 2 Flash. Source R. Okay. Okay, I've updated my keys. I've updated my keys in the .env. Please go ahead and up this so we use the Queen 3 VL32B. In that new in that RBI file. So Queen 3 Max here. Do we say Max? Yeah. Okay, sick. Repo is lit. Busy says, thank you, dude. Are you live on X or YouTube as well? I just found you today. I'm live here on X and YouTube. And for every subscription on YouTube, it adds a minute to the timer. Okay, so let's go here and look at RBI agent PP. But first, let's fix this error. So what happened? Perfect. I found your 2 strategies, Dr. Datadogs. They are saved. But they were in the wrong folder. Your new strategies thread last modified. The problem, the agent is running on always on mode, which means it never creates a new date folder. It just keeps whatever folder existed. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So it put in yesterday's results. From the printout you showed, okay, neither strategy met save if over, so they were not saved to backtest final or backtest working. They only work in backtest. We need to fix the agent so it's looking at the date. So I might keep it on always on mode. That's fine. But if the date changes, then it needs to make the new folder. So please do that update. Thank you. Okay, that's what I was thinking it might be, because we put the always on mode here, because now I can quick hit it. Just be like, okay, let me say SMA reversal, backtest it, save. And boom, now she's gonna go. You can see she's going now. That's so sick. Okay, perfect. I've updated all model configurations in the RBI agent to use Queen 3VL. Research, okay, they're all using that now. I wonder what the cost is for the Queen 3VL. So this one, Gemini Flash is 2.5 in, or 0.3 in. Gemini Pro is 1.25 in. Max is 0.35 in. Okay, dude. And it looks like a minute was just added to the timer down here. I think that's gonna be fun. Every subscription is 1 extra minute of me streaming, working open source for you, dude, because everything I build, I put on GitHub. Much love to you. All stages of RBI are now Gucci. My backtesting agent now runs 24/7. So whenever I have a strategy idea, I just throw it on a text sheet and the agents, and the swarm starts working on it. Super chill. Super chill. Super chill. Okay, let's see if she's done yet. Perfect, she's done now. So I can go ahead and reset this, dude. Let's go ahead and reset this. And now it should be using Open Router, but it looks like there's an error. Hey, excuse me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, so you can see there's a bit of an error here with Open Router. Please fix this. I also want to find my sounds library. Where do you think that was? Sounds. I have no idea what GitHub that was in. I have some really good sounds. Giveaway. Hibachi. The issue was that. Okay, let's go ahead and see if you fixed it. Open router. Continuous queue ready. Idea monitor. 18 threads. AI swarm is waiting. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if she works now. Let's go ahead. If you have any trading strategy ideas you want me to backtest, let me know. I got you. Let's say VWAP plus Bollinger Bands. Let's see if it works here. Open router created. Okay, it's using Queen 332B vision and language. Okay, you can see the input output cost. I don't know if that's real, but let's see how it does. Let's see if it actually gets it. Okay, it looks like it went ahead and made the. Let's go ahead and see what it's looking like. Make sure it's looking good. 1027. It should have made the strategy by now. Research. Okay, so we have Open Router installed. Wow, that was so fast, bro. I can't believe this game. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe that. Activity. Let's go look at activity. Queen 13B. Beautiful, dude. And the cost. Wow, Open Router. Sick, dude. Open Router's installed, dude. F yeah. We got it, bro. That was fast, bro. Damn, you could really just go so much faster now. I'm astonished every single day with AI. So I'm looking for this sound library I have because it would be cool if there was just a small little sound when somebody subscribed, because that adds a minute of me working open source for you. For us. Let's be honest. This is for us. Because I'm stepping on the gas with you, bro. Stopwatch timer. Sniper. Let's look at that stopwatch timer file here. Damn, that was a big dub though. Quick too. Sounds. Oh, you know how I can find it? I can do this. Yeah, there we go. Let's kill that for now, and it's in here. Okay, you can run it back now, son. CD. Okay, code dot. It's in this untitled folder. I would have never found this stuff, dude. Okay, let's add a little sound for a subscription. because that adds a minute of me working open source for you, for us. Let's find a good sound. That's not bad. Bright weather. I had different types of weathers. So it should have added another minute here. I don't know if it did because I can't keep my eyes on it down there. So somebody just subscribed and it should have added another minute. Just don't know if it actually did. Did anybody catch it? Here, let me go ahead and test it. Well, let me get the sound on there first. I think that'll be helpful. Okay, copy path. So timer subathon here. Let's go here. Whenever there is a new subscriber and that yellow message does show, please play this sound so we can hear it. I think this is important because it's hard to tell if it's working or not. Okay, what's the timer? It's at 32 minutes. So let me go ahead and reset this. I'll start it at 30. Whenever this is done, I'll keep it fair. I'll keep it fair. It didn't work, round robin. Didn't add it for me, busy. Thank you guys. It's not adding. Okay, we'll get it added. We'll get it added. It's super weird. It's not. Let's also make the subathon history.csv more robust. So when I start it up, it logs the amount of subscribers and then tracks if there's a change ever, then it should, play the sound, show the yellow line, and add 1 minute to the stream time. I have 2 people saying that it did not work. Thank you for your patience. I built this last night. Higher than a Martian fart. So obviously I didn't build it too good. Oh my god. Let's get it, bro. All right, so I think this is good now. Let's see how it did. Did it make the actual backtest? It did. Beautiful, bro. Backtest final. Okay. Sick. Backtest optimized. Backtest package. Backtest working. Let's see what it said here. Status active. Backtest executed. Best return. Could not parse return. Okay, so it looks like we have a little bit of an error. It looks like with running this model, we have a little bit of an error with it could not parse return, so it didn't keep going. Even if you don't know how to code, I didn't know how either, but now I have automated trading systems and I will show you step by step how to build your own bots so you can remove all of your emotions. I'll show you how in the bootcamp below. There is a link in the description, so join that right now. Link in description. It's too long. Okay, so let's read what it says. I've made it more robust. Okay, so let's go ahead and change this. How many minutes do we have? I'll say 31 because I'll say 35 because I've been effing around for a bit. Okay, let's go ahead and restart it here. And I'll go ahead and unsubscribe and subscribe to myself. Oh, it looks like we broke it. What's up, Dollar? Let me do the setup OCR again. Click here. Okay. Now that should be Gucci. I'm getting this error now, which is weird because I just ran the setup OCR region, so it should be working fine. Maybe I need to restart the history or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and try that. Let's say delete. Using OCR on this. The issue is OCR is getting 1 instead of your subscriber account. Let me add better debugging. That's weird because before you made that last update, it was working to get the actual sub account. So go ahead and just switch it back to that. Okay, let's see what happened here. The problem was that Queen Model was generating code that only used the test all data function, which doesn't output stats. Updated the prompt to do first run bt.test to print full stats, then run multi-testing. Okay, let's go ahead and try this again then. Let's go ahead and close this off here. We're getting Open Router installed here today. Let's say ADX cross. Okay, so let's see how she does now. She said she reverted it. Okay. So let's go ahead and try this again. Let me go ahead and unsubscribe for myself from this account here. Unsubscribe. Okay, that should turn to it's gonna take a second to hit. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see if it works. I'm gonna subscribe. Each sub equals 1 more minute of me working open source for us. See if it hits. It should make a sound now. Hasn't hit YouTube yet. I'm waiting for it. Takes a second for YouTube to catch it. Maybe somebody unsubscribed right when I said that. Can you guys subscribe, please? So we can test this. Damn, dude. I think someone unsubbed right when I unsubbed. This is a tough one to debug here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unsubscribe here. And it should change my monitor to drop one. Okay, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Now let's start it up here. And then once it's ready, okay, I'm going to hit subscribe. And this should add a minute of time. Okay, here we go. So, new subscriber. Okay, detected. So it did detect it. Good. Please go ahead and debug this. You can see new subscriber detected. We don't need to print that out. We just need to print that yellow saying that I had prior. And make the sound go off. Okay, I'm going to unsubscribe. So we're going to test this again. I'm just going to debug this. Let's see how this is going. Backtest failed. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So it's going to iterate. Now it's iterating. Before it didn't iterate. This is great. This is great. Beautiful. So we're getting Open Router implemented today. So you can use any model through one API key, which is pretty slick. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the subathon history here. So it says 1 subscriber. Delete. Let's go ahead and see what it says right off the rip here. So it should make a new folder here, or a new file. It says 1 subscriber. See, that's the problem right there, dude. See, this is the problem right there. It says 1 subscriber total. And when in reality, this is how many subscribers I have. You can see how wide the number is. Make sure to print that out as a debug when I start it up to see the total subscriber count, and also put it on that CSV cleanly at the start, because you can see it's yeah, it's just not logging them correctly. Who knew this was going to be so tricky, dude? Let's see how she's still requesting queen bee. Okay. Sick, dude. Let's go ahead and sure, I'll go ahead and post that. You can see my usage here. 0.003 cents. Nice. 0.003, 844, 845. So I'm using Queen V3 or Queen 3VL 32B. Sick, dude. This is sick. All of this will be on GitHub, so don't you worry. Just let me get it all the way figured out here, and then we'll have Open Router on this GitHub, so all AI agents will be able to use any of these models. Okay, save debug. Perfect. Save a debug screenshot. Nice, dude. That's smart. When you run it, you'll see exactly. Okay. If needed, I'm going to run this again, actually. So let's go ahead and run this again. This is setting up the OCR here. So enter. Perfect. And then let's delete this just in case. Okay. And then let's close that. Okay. And then let's run this back. Subathon, dude. 1 sub equals 1 extra minute of me working open source forever. Okay, so you can see it's still OCR preview here. So copy path. You can see the OCR preview is perfect, but then you can see the subathon history is not. It's still showing a wrong number. And that number being 1. I think this is going to be super sick. Just some fun. Let's go have her fix that. So let's see what she's thinking here, dude. We got the agent still working here. Status 1 active. It's requesting Queen Bee through Open Router. So Open Router is slick. Everybody wanted it, so I built it. Everybody wanted it, so I built it, dude. Better OCR, okay. When you run it, you'll see the exactly what's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and unsubscribe. Oh, I'm already unsubscribed. Perfect. Okay, now let's see what happened in the text here. Subathon. Okay, now it's great. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe. YouTube hasn't picked it up yet. Once they do, it's going to be a few seconds. Got it. There we go, dude. Plus 5 minutes. What the helly? Ain't nobody said nothing about 5 minutes, dude. It worked this time, but it added 5 minutes, which is crazy. Let's see, subathon history. It says plus 5. You can see from the CSV that the math is just off. It said subscribers was 100,878, and then it went up to 100,879, and it said the change was 5. What type of math is that, my guy? Okay, so this one is still going here. You see it's in debug mode. Perfect. You can see all these back tests it's doing. Beautiful. Open Router is here. Open Router will be pushed soon. Open Router is here. Open Router is now implemented into the AI agents for trading. GitHub will be pushing soon. Let's go ahead and see what Shorty says. Perfect. Okay, great. Let's go here. See what she's doing. She's fixing things. How's the chat doing today? 777 Gansane. What's up, bro? What up, Freddy, Mr. Data Dog? How are you? Made sure the CSVs are regular and okay. I'm gonna go ahead and unsubscribe here. And then we're gonna go ahead and get this working because I think this is gonna be fun. I feel like a Mario mushroom would be better. YouTube. Mario mushroom sound effect.
Hola, mamá. Hello. Estoy aquí pescando, así que seguro te pierdes.
I'm doing pretty good, dude. Thank you. Maybe not that. Okay, I think I unsubscribed already. Okay, perfect. So let me go ahead here and see if this works. If I hit every subscriber, I add a minute to open source, dude. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like here. Okay, this looks right. Okay. I mean, that's the last times, but let's go ahead and see what happens. Oh, I already did that. Let me go ahead and subscribe. Okay, I subscribed here. 4.x. What does that mean? Will this work better if every time I run it, we delete the old CSV and make a new one? Because whatever you did there, it actually didn't even log the new run this time. So she's waiting now. Okay, beautiful. So I'm gonna unsubscribe here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and push all of this to GitHub now. So git commit m open router support added. Now you can use pretty much any model with one API key. Ah, shit, dude. Git push. Open router model. Beautiful, dog. Okay, let's see what she said. Perfect. Now every time you run the script, it deletes the old CSV. Let's get it. Okay, did I already unsubscribe? Yes. Perfect. Let's run it. It should delete the old script. It got the nice numbers. Perfect. And then I'm going to subscribe and see if this works. Is Claude Code better than Cursor with Claude? That's a good question. I don't know. There we go, dude. So each subscriber is 1 extra minute of live streaming, dude. So I'm going to keep showing everything, but it's on you now. So do what you need to do. Share this wherever you want to share it. Put it on Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Discord, throw it in all those Discords, dude. I'm building open source. As long as you guys want me to build open source. 1 sub equals +1 minute. Let's keep building. So now that we have open router in here, what I want to do is I want to stress test it. So let's go ahead and mix up the models a bit. So inside of RBI PP, the one we're working on, I want to use Gemini 2.5 Pro for the backtesting part. I want to use Gemini 2.5 Flash for the initial strategy part. I want to use Queen 3VL for the debugging part. And then, yeah, reuse those. Or actually, I want to go ahead and use the other model. It's like GLM or something. Not the Max Queen, but the other model, GLM. So for every subscriber, you're going to hear a sound on the screen now, and it's going to add a minute. I don't know what that flash was there, but now we have open router, and I want to stress test it. All right, that seemed to work. Okay, thank you. I did see randomly it flashed some sort of print. like while it was the timer was going. I don't know what that print was, but we shouldn't have any other prints other than the one sub equals plus 1 minute and the ending in X minutes, and then the yellow one, and then the one about the link in description. Those are the only prints we should have. So I got 2 projects at one time because why wouldn't I? Look at that, dude. Plus 1 minute. Whoever the new sub is, welcome, bro. Much love to you. Every subscription equals plus 1 minute of me building open source with you. Everything I build, I'm pushing, dude. Let's push it. Let's push it. I've got the #1 AI agent open source GitHub here, and I just pushed Open Router to it. So Open Router allows you to connect to any AI. Thank you. Please go ahead and make a simple, concise, straightforward documentation file now for Open Router in the docs folder. Okay, how many minutes is it at right now? 33. Okay, so let's go ahead and timer subathon, and I'm gonna put it at 33 so I don't cheat. And I just wanted to make that refresh because that other thing was annoying me. Okay, there we go. So ending in 33 minutes unless you guys keep it going. Post it in Discord, Twitter, whatever. Let's keep this show on the road. How many of those house coins will I need to buy a house in 2030? You already know 1 house coin equals 1 house. I mean, it should be 1. 1 house equals 1 house coin, right? So we've got a ways to go, but that is that's the new American dream. That's the American dream, dollar. Not financial advice, but that would be so funny, dude. They would be in shambles, bro. They would be in shambles. Okay, let's go ahead and test these new models out. So if you have any ideas of trading strategies you want to see, go ahead and just throw them in the chat, and then I can throw them in my AI. Thank you guys for sticking with me for the testing of this subathon thing. I think it's pretty cool. You have the opportunity to get me to work for 10,000 hours in a row if that's what you want. Haha, if that's what you want. Oh my goodness, but I thought it'd be cool to put the control in your hands. Let me go ahead and see if there's any ideas in the chat for strategies anybody wants to see. Yo, Adrian, how are you? Fabio Valentino, order flow strat. I wonder if we can do something like that. Let's see what she spits out. Okay, I just added it, and now you can see it's using Gemini 2.5 Flash here. So I'm just stress testing Open Router to make sure that I can use all of the different models like I said. So pricing, parents, the pricing may not be correct. 777 Open Router. I'm a huge believer in the house, my friend. Let's get it. No ceilings, mofo. No ceilings. I'm a huge believer as well. But none of this is financial advice. Again, I'm in the trenches with you guys, building every single day. I think that's why you F with me. I appreciate you coming through. Looks like we just got a new subscriber, so that adds 1 minute to the clock here. See that minute added? Yes. Beautiful. So that's working perfectly. Wow, super sick, dude. Super sick. I like that new feature. So if you're on Twitter, get off Twitter, dude. Come on over here to YouTube. Hit the subscribe. And we'll get it, dude. We'll get it. Could not parse. Okay, so you can see this. We had an error almost, or it is an error. Who wrote it? So it was GLM that had the F up. Okay, so you could see GLM had the little mistake this time. So let's go ahead and maybe debug it or whatever we need to do to fix it. Thank you. Let's go to trading view really quickly. If you're tired of trying to guess if these charts are going up or down, I'll show you step by step how to automate your trading so you never have to trade by hand again. You can read what everybody has to say about this, but there's $100 off for our Halloween special. Let's get it. Okay, so now it says added a warning, 2 parts. Perfect. I've made it more explicit required. Top of prompt, added warning, must have 2 parts. Execution. You absolutely must include that. Why? Okay, let's try it again. Okay, she should be chilling here. I'm just gonna add an exclamation mark there. Requesting 2.5 flash. Beautiful. So let's wait for it to go through. GLM is the one that had the problem. Let's get it. So one active, one active. Added 1 minute. Welcome to the new subscriber. Every new subscriber is 1 extra minute to the stream. I'm building an open source now, so you kind of control the destiny. Share this on Discord, Twitter, whatever. See, there's some liquidations coming in today. Nothing crazy though. I'm using my RBI agent that is backtesting for me as we speak. So it says she's done. Could not parse return. Backtest successful. So it looks like we're still having a similar error. Maybe we should print out some more debug information. Or you can just look at the output of what it made. It's in the file system under 1027. Hey, good luck to everybody. Shimo, thank you. What's up, Vincenzo? How are you? Subscribers got to be at least 3 minutes. Haha, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, dude. We'll see how it goes. I can always adjust tomorrow. But I like this because, subscribers, usually a subathon is it's like paid subscribers. It's like pay on Twitch it's $5 to subscribe. So I thought it'd be cool to do it in a manner where it's free to subscribe. So if you guys want me to keep going, you can just subscribe, send it to your friends, subscribe, etc., etc. Adds a minute for now. Maybe 30 seconds some other time, maybe 3 minutes. I don't know. We'll just test it out. I'm willing to show you everything forever. And I'll step on the gas all day. I don't care. I'm locked, bro. I'm locked. So I thought this would be a fun way to gamify it. Like how long who can outwork who? you know? Like you could give me I could code this stuff all day. I could keep building in public all day. I could share all my code and ideas and all day. But we'll see. We'll see how long y'all want me to. Let's go ahead and see. I found and fixed both issues. Okay. It was too low. Code was getting truncated. Not enough for complete backtest. Okay. Step on the gas, Freddy. Let's get it. Let's go ahead and see if she can fix this. Let's go ahead and put another exclamation mark here. If you have other trading ideas, feel free. Throw them in the chizzy. Multi-API, yes. We're using Open Router now. Where to buy house coins on the internet? Is there even a house coin looks like I need to go out of my cave. Haha. Yeah, I like house coin, but I'm not a financial advisor, so that stuff could go to zero. Could go to zero. We'll see what happens. Um, it went up like a bunch yesterday, 40% or something. But it's down bad. It's down bad. It's down tremendously bad over time. These are the type of charts I really, really like if there's good narrative because I know crypto is just down bad. So I don't want to dive too deep into this because I don't want to come off as pitching you on Housecoin. Do your own due diligence on anything before getting into it. I'm not a financial advisor. Um, I've just been a big believer in virtual real estate for almost a decade now. Almost a decade. I uh I was a big supporter of Decentraland back in the day. And Decentraland was like virtual real estate. And that was a hell of a ride. A hell of a ride. Here, I should go on TradingView. Well, you saw it. You saw the ride here. I was a huge supporter of Decentraland in these times because of digital real estate. And then Facebook changed their name to Meta. And it went literally, I don't know. It was mind boggling. Looks like we got a new
Do you want to have your
subscriber.
own trading bot? I can show you step by step. Even if you don't know how to code or don't know where to start, there's a link below with my full boot camp, and I hold your hand through the entire trading bot process.
Got a new subscriber, so it should have added a minute. Welcome, welcome, fam. Every new sub adds 1 more minute to open source. Okay, let's keep it pushing here. So it says it's working on it still. So Queen, okay. Open router created. Did we backtest? Okay, perfect. So it looks like, yes, it worked through that. Okay, great. Awesome. Now, since that was the sticky point for that last model, and we've already tested it with Queen, I think the coding the backtest was the sticky point. So now I want to try it with Gemini. I think that is the one we haven't tested yet because there's just some configuration differences between each of them, I think. So yeah, just go ahead and test it with Gemini in that place where we're having the issues. I think it was the back testing part. Okay, so I'm just robustness testing this open router because I think open router is slick. I think it's really slick because it's just one API key and you get access to all of these different models. What's the end goal? I found you today. I just began the 6-hour stream, but now you live. I want at least 3-hour streams. Well, let's see if you can get us there, bro. Share this on Discord, Twitter, whatever. Let's go ahead here. Perfect. I've switched the backtest config to use native Gemini Flash. Perfect. No. Not direct. I want to use open routers still. I still want to use open routers for all of this, but go ahead and use the Gemini for the backtesting one, not native. I want to make sure open route. I'm robustness testing open router right now. I think open router is freaking sick, bro. And anyways, my Housecoin thesis rolls over from almost a decade ago. Digital real estate, I think, is a thing. It's just who's leading the digital real estate right now, and one house equals one Housecoin. That makes sense to me. I love their attitude about like F the boomers. They got rich off these $20,000 houses that are now worth $1 million. I think it would be the funniest thing ever if one house actually equals one Housecoin. At the end of the day, I think it's the absolute best meme when it comes to the real estate industry. And I was a big Decentraland guy. So this is kind of just the same thesis. And it could go to zero. As you see, Decentraland went up like 100x and then is down bad. So, but still, it's way higher than back in 2017. So Went from 28 million to 5 billion. That was a beautiful, beautiful ride. A beautiful ride. What are you using for voice to text? I'm using Whisper Flow. Whisper Flow here. Okay, so perfect. Now we're using Open Router Gemini Pro. Perfect. Let's go ahead and try it out. I want to make sure this is super robust. Then I'll go ahead and push the new models here. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. If you have trading strategies you want me to test, feel free to throw them in the chat. You're welcome, Shimo. Much love to you. Good to see you. Welcome to the new subscriber. You threw another minute on this, dude. Congrats. I'll keep building in public, sharing everything. 1 subscriber equals 1 minute extra. Okay, so let's see how this Open Router with the Gemini works. Will you add reinforcement learning and open learning? What's open learning? I'm not familiar. But will I add reinforcement learning? Maybe. Maybe, baby. Okay, so we're testing out how robust this Gemini switch is. So let's go ahead and look at the code of the Open Router stuff, because I think the Open Router being implemented in this is a big move today. I think this is game changing, really, because Open Router, I can just honestly, I can only use Open Router if I want. Open Router model. Gemini models, okay. GLM. What is GLM, dude? What is the GLM model? GLM AI? GLM AI model? What is it? Who's it from? 4.6 is effing amazing. GLM 4.6 is that effing amazing model, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Especially effing around effing artificial analysis and their BS ass benchmark. Been using GLM 4.5 on production for a month, and I've got nothing but good feedback from the users. Better autonomy. Okay. Who's it by, though? Who built the GLM model? Who built GLM AI? GLM was built by Zhufu AI. It's a Chinese model. Okay. We got the Chinese models. 4.6 is from ZAI. Is cheap AF better or equal with SONET 4.5? Are you kidding? Cabron. That is crazy. That is fire, dude. Thank you for your update. Really? So, wow. Let's go back to, what's it called? AI Model Arena here. LLM Arena.ai. Okay. So that's the only reason I figured this out was because it was here. GLM 4.5, 4.6. Do we have 4.6 in there, cuz? Yeah, we got 4.6. Good. Claude 4.1, 4.1, 4.5. Oh, that actually reminds me. Somebody was telling me that the models we have in Here, I'm just gonna fix that real quick. Somebody said that the model was not actually calling Opus inside of Discord, so I need to fix that ASAP because I pay for everybody's AI in the Discord. And he said that the model was not calling Opus, and I said, no way. But I'm gonna look into that just to make sure. So let's go ahead here and show you this very, very important thing really quickly. Okay, so connect to host here. Let's jump on over to that host here and let's debug this because let's see who's capping. Maybe he just was using it incorrectly. Maybe I have a bug. Who knows? I don't care. I'm gonna fix it right now. I was reading some customer support here today and he said, hey, dude, what's up with the models? It says it's supposed to be Opus, but where's Opus at? And I said it's right there, dude. But maybe he didn't do it correctly. Maybe I haven't messed up. We'll see. We'll see, dude. We'll see. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so I'm in here. Let me go ahead and say screen ls. Oops, that's not it. Screen ls. Okay. And then what's it called? It's called AI Discord. Yes. Screen R AI Discord. Okay, let's go to AI, the free AI section, unlimited free AI. AI Opus, what's good? Okay, so it is using model request AI Opus. Yeah, it is, dude. Okay, so I have proved that out. Okay, so that is confirmed. That is working. Sweet. So glad we have fixed that. Perfect. We have all of the models here that you could want to use. I mean, let's say I've got all the Anthropic models and the OpenAI models. But I do notice that these are 3.5 and 4.1. So Open or Claude models here. Let's go ahead and update this. Let's go to AI Discord here. Let's say close chat and then open chat. Cursor. I think I could do this pretty easily actually. AI Discord here. Models overview. Okay, this is 4.5. Let's put Claude 4.5 and 4.5. And let's say 0.1. Where do I list the models at? Okay, here they are. So Opus, so Haiku is a Sonnet 4. Okay, here we go. And then Haiku 4.5. Perfect. And then let's go back to the AI Discord here. Python AI Discord. We got 8 minutes left, dude. We got 8 minutes left. Okay, let's go here and say AI haiku. Write a haiku. Haiku 4.5. Beautiful, dude. I just switched out the models here. So now we have a haiku written by Haiku 4.5. Let's go ahead and check out Sonnet. Make sure it works. Sonnet. Write me a haiku. 4.5. Beautiful, dude. So we have the new models updated here. So 4.5. We got Opus 4.1. I don't believe they've dropped a new 4. Yeah, it's the same. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 dude. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I created a hybrid GLM. The super hybrid is the model I introduced as an optimized fusion of various architectures tailored for your trading task. Long, short, prediction on data. Okay, trying to use GPU for backtesting right now, especially optimizing, but I get a Conda module not found for backtesting library. Can someone help? AI can help, absolutely. Let's go ahead and just run it for you, dude. Let's say AI Opus. Let's see what Opus has to say for you, dude.
Do you want to have your own trading bot? I can show you step by step. Even if you don't know how to code or don't know where to start, there's a link below with my full bootcamp, and I hold your hand through the entire trading bot process.
Nice, dude. Nice. So I got that going as well. So you can see Opus is thinking about your question. I think Google Colab lets you use GPUs for backtesting free. Okay. Fire. Damn, she's taking a little bit of time, huh? There she goes. Here's your answer, bro. Here's your answer. Let's go ahead and answer his question. So, fellow quant researcher here, the problem you're encountering is likely because backtesting library isn't installed in your current Conda environment. Or you might be in the wrong environment. So make sure you're in the right environment. I think that's the alpha there for you. So much love to you. Hope that was helpful. Write me a haiku. Thank you. Let's see what her haiku was. Code runs through the night. Algorithms seek patterns. Markets never sleep. Sick haiku, bro. Okay, what else do we want to add here today? It looks like we are running out of time, but much love to you guys. 1 sub equals 1 minute. Let's say get add dot here. Get add dot get commit /m. Looks like we just added another minute here with a sub. Wow, fire to you. Much love to you, bro. So you can see the minute was added. Get commit /m open router support. And then we have a new readme here, get push. And we'll go ahead and finish this off here today with an analysis of the readme so you can understand how to use all of this. Again, this is all free. All the code you saw me build today, the open router support, the RBI agent that sits here and just tests any strategy I have. Watch this, ADX plus VWAP. She's going to start working immediately. Get it, girl. I have the open router support now, and you can see the models I've been using. How much have I spent today? Because everybody's always asking, how much have you spent? I spent 37 cents. Gemini 2.5 Flash. Looks like we got another sub. You guys are trying to keep me here forever, aren't you? Queen 3, GLM. Okay, sick. Gemini 2.5. Okay, sick. This is so... I'm excited about this update, dude. Okay, so if you read through the README, you'll understand how everything works. There's a bunch of agents here. A ton of different agents here, and you can read through them on the README. The link is in the description. There's 3 walkthrough videos as well. You should be caught up to speed if you go through those videos. I show you all of the different agents here, split out between different things like topics, specialized agents, content creation agents, Solana specific agents, market analysis agents, live trading agents, backtesting and research agents. So pretty fire, pretty fire. Go ahead and read through that. You'll understand everything. All of the code is in the SRC folder. So just go here to the main part, click star in order to save it, and fork if you want all the code. Go to the SRC folder and you can see the agents that we were working on today. So the agent I was using today. What is all this stuff? Sorry. The agent I was using here today was this one, RBI agent PP multi, and you can see Open Router support added. So Open Router should work for all of these. I stress test it, but in the SRC again, remember the main page is here. Click star fork, and then you go to SRC here for source code, and you can see here the models section. I have added Open Router support. So Open Router model, this is all of the code. And what's really cool about Open Router is you saw it's one API key and I can use pretty much any model. I'm using Gemini, Queen, GLM, Gemini. Let's go ahead and add some new models here. So let's get all of the best models here. Let's say GPT-5. Okay. GPT-5 mini, GPT-5 nano. Let's say Claude 4.5, Haiku 4.1, Opus. What are the other good models? AI Arena. We're running out of time here, so I gotta be fast. Leaderboard here. Gemini 2.5 Pro, DeepSeek R1. Okay, let's get that in there. Let's say DeepSeek here. I'm just going to add all of these models to the support right now. DeepSeek R1. Okay, and then any other models that we should add? Let me know in the chat if there are any that I'm missing. I think these are all the top models. Opus 4.1, we got it. Claude, GPT 4.5, I don't have. GPT 4.5 preview. But why would we use GPT 4.5 when we have GPT 5? Because it's better. GPT 4.5 preview. Okay, let's add all these. And if you have any other models you want me to add, let me know. But Open Router is slick because you can add these so easily. Say Open Router. Please go ahead and add all of these models as well to Open Router, so it's super easy to switch to them. I see you already have the GLMs, the Gemini, and the Queen in the Open Router model examples, but let's make it easy for everyone and put these ones in there as well. Okay, I only got a minute left, dude. I got a minute left, so I'm gonna get Ghost here when that timer ends. And that will be my open source portion of today. You know the rules from here on out. 1 sub equals 1 minute. Get your friends, get your family up in here if you want me to go longer and work longer for the crowd, for everybody. I believe code's a great equalizer. I believe this is going to be a fun way to keep things going. And I will work open source here for as long as you want me to. As long as you want me to, dude. I would say at least an hour a day. That's what I'm planning. 1 hour a day minimum. And then however many extra hours you want me to work. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's send it in. Looks like a new sub just saved us here. Saved us, added another minute here. So boom, there's another minute to the screen. Okay, so she's adding all these new models here, which is nice because they're going to be super easy to switch by. Switch to. Let me answer any questions I have on whatever this website is. Twitter. If you can't drop it for free, forget about it. I've got a ton of free. Okay, Open Router. Open Router has now been implemented into the AI agents for trading and uploaded to the open source GitHub. So sick, because now you can work with any model with just one API key. Perfect, dude. That is so slick, dude. Okay, let's respond to this guy. I got a ton of free content. Don't worry. And the GitHub. Subathon is over, dude. Subathon is over. So next time. We'll keep it running. We'll keep it running next time. Much love to you guys. I am gonna go ahead and answer some of these questions. I forked off your projects and tried to introduce RL incentive programs for the agent. Having a couple import issues. Well, yeah, jump into Discord. Also, impossible for me to help you if you don't tell me what the issues are. But yeah, drop them in Discord. Happy to help. Silly guy. Tricks are for kids. What are the differences between building trading systems in Python and PineScript? PineScript is not reliable in order to build trading bots. One of the biggest problems is their backtesting repaints. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. Yes, sir. If you want to host locally, a Queen model is your best option. There you go. Nice work. Thank you, dude. Thank you, bro. Where are these back tests? Which ones? Is Polymarket okay? I answered all of these, and I also ran out of time here on the timer, so I will have to let's see here. Can I ask you something? Here, I got a couple more things to do, so let's go ahead and restart the timer. I'm gonna give you guys a break. That was weak, but we'll go ahead and restart the timer because I still got some things to do. So 33 minutes on the clock. I didn't fully restart it. 1 sub equals plus 1 minute. And let me make it easier for you guys. Let's try this. 1 sub equals 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Come on, dude. Let's get it. Let's see if this works now. Okay, 1 sub equals 2 minutes. I noticed that here, if we go here, I noticed when I changed it to 120 seconds, like 2 minutes, it goes from saying plus 1 minute to just 2 minutes directly without the plus symbol. One sub equals 777 minutes. I'd be here forever. Can I ask you something? You just did, Farhan. Good to have you. A random idea for Housecoin. The King of England's son, William, is keen on housing for the homeless. It's a long shot, but if anyone has the interest in the funds, it's maybe that dude. Just a thought. That's a good idea, dude. Somebody get in touch with that guy. Freddie says, yeah, it still doesn't work. Welcome to being a developer, dog. Welcome to being a developer, dog. You're using AI for adding a plus. I am. I am, dude. I use AI for everything, bro. Good catch, Freddy. At least I can install backtesting.py. Looks like we just added 2 minutes with a new sub. Congrats. Congrats with whoever just added 2 minutes to the clock. I think 2 minutes is fair. I just spent 2 minutes asking AI to add that for me. If you have trading strategies you want me to test, I'm here, dude. Let's lock in. So she's still optimizing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Life is beautiful, dude. Mark 1030. But he shall receive 100-fold now in this time houses and brethren and sisters and mothers and children and lands with persecutions, and in the world to come eternal life. Fire, bro. Thank you. Let's keep it pushing, dude. Let's ask this question. What else do you want to see in the AI agents for trading? GitHub. Go ahead and answer me that in the chat if you'd like. I've got some ideas, but I'm curious what your ideas are as well. Where is it in the Discord? I'm a paid member. Finding profitable strategy, even if you don't have a profitable, I showed you exactly how. It's right here. Models, SRC, models, agents, RBI agent, copy link address. I am using this agent here. I think what people want to see is that front end though. So let's go ahead and look at that front end models here. How can we organize this? Models, devs, agents, scripts, source here, models, docs. Where did I even put that, bro? In scripts, maybe? No. Models, strategies, data. Oh, I put it in the RBI agent PP. Multi, app.py. Okay, so I've got the app.py. Where is it? Let's see how this runs here. Okay, let's run it. Localhost. Huh. Yo, what's up, Wishy? How are you, dude? Copy path. So this used to show this like it does in the screenshot, but now it just prints out this stuff here. It no longer shows the actual website that we have. What the hell? That's weird, dude. I see the issue. The app is returning JSON rendering. Yo, the $100 off here is for the bootcamp today for the Halloween special, by the way. I don't know if I've told you that today. I'm sorry if I forgot. Anyways, there's a link in the description. You can see that it's $100 off today for Halloween. Happy Halloween. Don't eat too much candy. Or eat a lot. I like candy. Okay, open the browser here. I gotta run it first, dude. There it is. Beautiful. Time return. For some reason, this went really big for some reason. For some reason, the strategy section now is super wide. It shouldn't be that wide. Can you please help me? I'm installing libraries, but they don't work when running PyScripts. I don't know what PyScripts is. Python scripts? If you're in the Discord, we have a code help section. So if you have any problems, we're more than happy to help you, Freddy. Thank you for asking. Now I need to think of a way to make this. Do you think we could put that app.py make it called backtest dashboard.py and put it in the scripts folder and then have the CSV point to the CSV that we want and make it very clear that it's based off of one of the RBI agents PP and you must add in a CSV that's full of stats. I think it would be much better put there because this is an open source GitHub and then everybody can have access to it. We would need to make sure the path of the CSV, for me, it's going to be this one here, but make sure that's at the top of the code and make it very clear how to use it, how to switch it out, etc. Maybe make some notes at the top of the code saying that, you know, run the RBI agent PP multi and it should create a CSV with all the stats and then just point to that CSV. But for mine, it will be this one here. Thank you. Looks like we got a new subscriber. Welcome to you, dude. You just added 2 minutes to the stream. 2 minutes for each sub. This dashboard for viewing the results of the AI backtest is GOAT. Goated. Goated! Okay, she's done backtesting. Sick. If you have ideas you want here to be backtested, let your boy know. Let your boy know. Okay, it still looks like it's a little bit too wide in my opinion. Is there just a name that's super long or something? I don't see it. Make sure to lower the max width for the strategy column. That's way too wide. It's about 3 times too wide. It just needs to be as big as the name, but never too big. You know, it should be 1/3 of the size max. Okay, she should be moving the file as well. So I know people have been asking for this, so let's go ahead and put it in there. If you got questions, I got answers, B. Thank you, Dr. Data Dog. Just Python files. Okay. We got you, bro. You should use Kimmy for for fun. What time is it? It's 9:56. So it looks like the market may have just opened. So let's go ahead here and check it out. Trading view here. And you can see there's some volatility here in the market here. So that's cool to see. This Chinese stuff, I don't know why it's on my screen. Let's see if she can figure this out. I know she will. I'll move the dashboard to the scripts folder with clear configuration to reduce strategy column width significantly. Okay, so here we go. Edit line 60 and backtest dashboard.py. Run backtest dashboard. Okay, let's go see if that works in that new folder. Okay, let's go here and say data, no. Scripts, yes. Backtest dashboard, okay. So run the RBI agent multi PP. Okay, it should save to a backtest.
If you actually want to learn this stuff right now and build your own trading bot, then there's a link in the description. Click that link and join the bootcamp. I will show you absolutely everything and get your first trading bot set up.
Let's get it. There's $100 off as well. He says it works now, Freddie. Thank God. Let's go ahead and run this here and say the dashboard is now live. It worked. Trust me, bro. It worked. Just open on the other. Configure. Just say open, bro. Okay. Sick. Let's go ahead and update this here. If the max return is over, if the average return or max return is over 1,000%, we will not have decimal places in it. As you can see, it looks poorly with the decimals. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to push this to GitHub in a second. I just want to perfect it first. A lot of people are asking for this. One sub equals plus 2 minutes. I'm going easy on you guys today, dude. I'm going easy on you, dude. If you subscribe, it's add 2 minutes to Moondav's stream and me building in public. All open source. Okay, sick. So let's go try backtest dashboard. Go ahead and open. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead here and say put it on Twitter. Because a lot of people have been asking for it. Moondav. I've added this backtesting dashboard to the open source GitHub. It is under the scripts folder. So when you run the RBI backtesting agent, you can analyze the stats in this dash. All instructions are within the dashboard. Backtest dashboard.py file. Okay, dude, so boom. I think a couple people were asking about this. Let me go ahead and say get add dot get sorry, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to say get add dot. We're coming to an end here. git commit. We only got 14 minutes left. Dashboard for back testing added. Then git push. Okay, also make it short, concise. Hey, make a short, concise README for backtest dashboard now and put it in the docs section. Thank you. Okay, that will be nice to have because then you can understand how to use it. I hope. Are you including fees? Of course. I'm not new to this. I'm not new. I'm not new to this. I'm not new. Chopper on the Zcash. The Zcash chopper coming through. Okay, git add dot git commit /m backtest dashboard git push. Let's go read it, dude. So again, this is a free open source GitHub. What I build, I ship to GitHub. You can keep me building with every subscriber adding 2 minutes. That's pretty fire. And I will keep building open source until that timer hits 0. Then I might go do something else. Okay, so if I go here, all you have to do is click that link in the description to get all the code. Click star in order to save the code. But to actually get the code, click fork. Okay, you can see under source here, under scripts, dashboard for backtesting, backtest dashboard. It's now been added. There's instructions up top. But also, if we go to docs here, there are instructions here as well. I don't know where, but somewhere. Backtest dashboard.md. So backtest dashboard, web dashboard for viewing and organizing RBI agent backtest results. What did Doodooberry? Displays backtest statistics in sortable table. Shows summary stats, total backtest, average return, max return. Organize backtest into folders. Copy file path. Run new backtest directly from UI. I don't know if that works yet. For the run backtest in UI part of the documentation, say work in progress in parentheses. Add your path, navigate. Okay, here you go, dude. So now that is all live in the GitHub. As I said, during this timer, anything I build, I'm going to push to GitHub. But you control it. 1 sub equals 2 minutes. Share it with your friends. Discord, whatever. Twitter, yes. YouTube, yes. Done. Perfect. Let's go ahead and say git add dot and then git commit. Commit /m. And let's say backtest dashboard. Yo, Freddy, did you see what I did again there? I just had AI type in work in progress for me. I am the AI coding king. I won't do anything by hand anymore. Why would I? Let's go ahead and refresh and see that work in progress that she added for me. Oh, I guess she didn't add it. Fudge. I don't know where she added it then. Updated the documentation. Okay, bro, you got Goat Aura. This is exciting. Glad you're here, bro. Much love to you. Thank you. New backtest, work in progress. Okay. Pulling that repo later. Let's get it, dude. Let's go make the she did it, but just not in both places. Backtest dash. So run new backtest directly. Work in progress. I don't know if I will build this out as I just run from terminal. Okay, let's say git add dot git commit /m backtest dash. Yo, new subscriber just added 2 minutes. Welcome to the family. Every subscriber adds 2 minutes. You can read that in the left. Can you put a 777 in the chat if you can clearly read the bottom left? I don't know how it looks on mobile and all that good stuff. Let me know. Adrian, thank you, bro. Much love to you. 777. Let's see what else I have on my list for today when it comes to AI agents. So we've gone over the structure of the GitHub. You know how to access everything, right? There's a link in the description. I know GitHub's a little intimidating sometimes, so if you're new, just hit the star. If you want the code, hit the fork. Now, I was intimidated by GitHub for the first 2 years of coding, so maybe even 3 to be honest. So don't worry about it. If it is intimidating to you, it will make more sense later. But it's just a place that we can share code with each other. And I was so intimidated that I never even pushed code to GitHub for the first 2, 3 years, dude. But it's actually a very nice platform where we all can work on the same projects or similar projects, or you can take what I built and then go ahead and build something way, way sicker because you can do anything I can do, but you can do it better, dude. Let's go ahead and show you around a bit, the README. You could just read through the README. These are my real thoughts and the vision behind this. We have the Discord included. These 3 videos will walk you through the process or how this is all set up. And you can read through the README to understand the agents that are there. A lot of trading agents, of course, because I'm a trader. Some disclaimers here, including this one here, which is important to pause and read every day. And understand this is not an easy game by any means. I don't want to sit here and hype it up and say you're going to make $1 bajillion if you start doing this, dude. This is hard work. You can see here, Windsurfer. It's not even called that, but whatever. You can see you got to have a .env and set up your .env. OpenRouter is now available, which is super sick. Super, super sick. Never commit your keys to GitHub. Make sure of that. But go ahead and read through that and you'll understand everything. But the main important part here is this. The code is in the SRC folder. SRC here. And then the agents are where the agents are and the models are where the models are. Today, we successfully implemented OpenRouter, which is so clean because now we have access to Queen, Google, GLM. I didn't even know about GLM till today, dude. That's crazy. DeepSeek, okay. R1, beautiful. All open AI models, of course. We've got the Anthropic models here as well. Damn, dude, this is amazing. So you have access to everything. And everybody always asks me, how much are you spending on this? Let's go ahead and see. Activity here. GLM. This is cool, bro. This is very cool. I know I'm behind, but this is so sick. Having Open Router in here is so sick, dude.
Even if you don't know how to code, I didn't know how either, but now I have automated trading systems and I will show you step by step how to build your own bots so you can remove all of your emotions. I'll show you how in the bootcamp below. There is a link in the description, so join that right now.
People are so funny, dude. Analyze the results. I love it. Very cool. Thank you. Very cool. Appreciate you. Man, we need to partner on a project. Been building code for AI agents to use. I personally think the build is something others don't have. Would love to give specifics, but I have high hopes. Good job. Thank you, dude. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, use me as a resource. I'm here for the next 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna get ghost because the timer's about to be done. Every single day I'll come back, lock in with you for a couple hours, totally open source, and everything I build, I'm just gonna upload. I'm in there as soon as I can sneak away from work. Nice, dude. One of the biggest problems is their backtesting repaints. Please explain. Okay, I'll explain. I don't mean to be a dick here. What is repainting when it comes to TradingView, and why is that so bad in their backtests, which make it very hard to take seriously? Just tell me short, concisely. Don't think, bro. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it too much. Repainting means a TradingView indicator changes its past signals after new data comes in. Okay? That's what it means, bro. It redraws history to look more accurate than it really was. This makes backtests unreliable. Somebody came through with the extra 2 minutes, dude. Every subscriber is 2 extra minutes. You guys are going to keep me here forever if you keep doing this. This makes backtests unreliable because signals shown in the past weren't actually available at the time. There you go, bro. And then now let's go ahead. Is up there too, so you can visualize your data from the okay, let's go ahead and get that up there. Models SRC here and scripts that should have the dash. Oh, repainting, that was a good one. Repainting. I don't use TradingView because of its problem with repainting. TradingView for backtesting. Okay. Okay, so the dashboard here. Let's go ahead and say, where is it? The dash copy path, copy link address. So you could see here, I'm just going to keep working with you guys to keep stepping on the gas. Crazy how you built all this without Open Router, for real, right? I just learned about Open Router. I mean, I've heard about it, obviously. I had the account already set up, but there's just I picked Grok with a Q over Open Router, and I think that was a mistake because Open Router is super slick. Super slick. Okay, so oh wow, another 2 minutes, dude. You guys are gonna have me locked in all day. Each subscriber adds 2 minutes to the timer below. Wow, dude. Wow, wow, wow. All right, I'm gonna keep building then, and everything I build here when the timer's going is open source. Let's get it. So backtest dashboard, I uploaded this. That link is now on Twitter as well. So I just posted it here. I'm gonna make sure that all links become something I just post on Twitter here. There was a couple bookmarks I had I wanted to go through. This was one thing. So Claude Max plus Tailscale plus Vibe Tunnel. I need you to explain this to me now. Claude, because I'm not going to use OpenAI for a Claude question. Use memory, biatch. So somebody just mentioned that they can use Claude Code from their phone. I think it's super interesting. Above is how they do it. Can you explain this to me and show me how to do it as well? Because being able to use Claude Code from my phone would be super sick. Super safe, but super sick. I meant sick, bro. I said sick, dude. I said sick. So the stream is ending in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. One sub equals 2 minutes. This is a brilliant mobile development setup. Wasn't mine. I was about to say thank you. I was about to say thank you, but it's definitely not my idea. Yo, Busy, you've been using Open Router for a while now, or what are you using? Shitty says he uses 4. Oh, what? Okay, so this is a brilliant mobile development setup. Let me break down what's happening and how to set it up. The setup explained the core idea. Run Claude Code on a remote server, like a cloud VPS or home computer. Then access it from your phone via a secure tunnel. Okay. Claude Code Max, the AI coding agent, got that. Creates a secure private network VPN between your devices. Okay. Tailscale. Vibe Tunnel exposes your local terminal server to be accessible remotely. Phone, your mobile device becomes a client to control everything. Why is powerful? Code 24/7 even when you're away from the computer. 20k steps a day means massive productivity. Your phone just sends commands. So how to set it up? Get a server. So could you show me how to set this up on my local Mac? That would be super sick because I already have Claude Code here and it's all configured how I want it to be. Is that possible? Tailscale app from the App Store. I'm downloading that hoe right now. Absolutely. Using your Mac is actually perfect because everything's already configured, my nig. Tailscale. 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 Use your existing identity in a 2FA. Okay, let's download that. I don't know what this means. Keep Mac awake when plugged in. All right, I already got that. Or use caffeinated to keep it awake. Okay. Better use amphetamine. Okay, I already got that. Step 2, install Tailscale. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm gonna follow your process above. I already have caffeine on my computer. Tailscale. Is there? Go ahead and walk me through this. But remember, I'm on stream here, so if there's any parts that I can't show, like keys or whatever, go ahead and make that super clear for me not to show it on screen. Okay, go ahead and start from step 2, install Tailscale on Mac, as I'll be doing that now. Thank you. Brew install cask Tailscale. Yo, you want to see this, dude? Somebody subscribe, add 2 minutes. Somebody adds 2 minutes. Somebody subscribe, add 2 minutes. You're gonna want to see this, dude. Okay, so let's go ahead here and say new. Okay, I'm brew installing Tailscale. Okay, after it installs, you need to launch the app. Okay, open app. That's next. Is somebody gonna subscribe to add 2 minutes? Or are we shutting this? We shutting it down, dude? I need more time. I need more time, dude. All right, bro. It's been fun. Much love to you. I got 11 minutes in me, dude. I got 11 minutes of it. What will happen? Tail scale icon will appear in your menu bar. Okay. So let's go there. Needs my password. Oh, new subscriber. Added 2 minutes. I see you, dog. You want to see this as well? Me too. Me too. Every subscriber is 2 extra minutes of the stream. Tail scale icon will appear in your menu. Okay. So let's go ahead and run that. Open tail scale. Okay, I have tail scale here. Okay, privacy warning. Do not show on stream. Minimize or switch away from the stream view. You'll need to sign in with Google, GitHub, or email. This will show your personal email. Don't post this part on stream. Okay, so let me go ahead and get off stream then. Get started. Allow extension. Install now. Open settings. Open system settings. Allow. Allow. Sign up for an account. Hello. Hello. Sign in. Says VPN starting. Next, sign up for Tailscale Network. This device will be automatically added. Right there. Install. Log in. Um, Authorize. Connect. Damn, I'm on the iPhone 14 Pro, dude. That is disgustingly embarrassing. I'm sorry, fam. I didn't know I was so many years behind. Tail scale is just not popping up anything here. Um, Next, sign up for tail scale. All right, so I got to this point where essentially it says VPN starting, but when I click sign in or sign up, it doesn't work. I did download it on my phone and signed up with my phone, and I am connected through GitHub, so show me from there. Click sign in. You already have an account. When you click that, it should open your browser, but it doesn't. I'm gonna quit it. I'm gonna run it back. Open tail scale. I mean, finicky to say the least, bro. Finicky for sure. Open telescope. Open yourself, son. I closed it, hard closed it because the sign in wasn't working. But now when I hit open telescope, it doesn't open anything. It does not open anything. No problem. Let's troubleshoot it. Okay. Let's see where the telescope's at. So it's right there. It's right there, dude. I'm in there like swimwear. Let's force open that. Force open. That joint not opening, bro. Try this. Grab gang. Do sub. 2 minutes. Added. Kill all scales. Tail scales or whatever this is. Open. Oh, okay. It's up here. Log in. I got it. Authorize. Connect. You're about to connect to devices to. Okay. So we're now logged in, it looks like. Okay, we are figuring this out, dude, so. All right, I think it was open. It was just showing in the top bar of my Mac. So instruct me from here. How do I start coding? I have my Claude Code. Yeah, I just don't know how to start using Claude Code for my phone still. I got it on my phone. I got Tailscale open here. So it just shows in the top bar as the Pralo. Perfect. Tailscale is now connected. Now let's set up Tmux so you can access Claude Code from your phone. I already got Tmux installed. This will open a new terminal view inside of Tmux. Now inside of Tmux, start Claude Code. Do we have to use Tmux or can we just use regular terminal? Just curious. I don't like Tmux. Great question. You need Tmux for this? Why Tmux is required? SSH? Okay. Okay, so it says Tmux do S Claude. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Tmux do S Claude, okay. And then it says this will open a new terminal, and then I'm gonna hit C here. I got a new terminal, I'm gonna hit C. That should Claude code it. Allow. Beautiful. I'm in there. Claude Code will now start up like normal. Once it's running, you need to detach from Tmux so it keeps in the background. Control B and then D. Control B. D. Okay. So Control B then D. Okay. Enable SSH on your Mac. This detaches you from the tmux but leaves Claude Code running. Okay, enable SSH. So turn on remote SSH. It will ask for a password. Do not show on stream. Okay, perfect. Then verify. Remote logging equals off. Shows that remote's off, which is weird. Go ahead and instruct me from here. Yo, somebody better subscribe at 2 minutes because this is absolute heat. We're going to be working from our phones, dog. Get off me, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. So, Mac OS. Enable full disk. Open settings. Go to privacy. Okay, so let's go to settings here. Let's go to privacy and settings. And then it says scroll down to full disk. Full disk access. Scroll down. Click the lock icon. The plus. Go to applications. Terminal app. Terminal. What the hell is it? Telegram. Terminal. It's not even in here. There it is. Okay, so just say terminal there. Oh my God. Quit and reopen. All right, let's quit and reopen. Damn, this is a lot to quit and reopen though. I'm gonna say cancel. So quit and reopen that. Okay. So let's open up iTerm. Okay, let's go ahead and say conda activate to the T-flow. And let's copy that over here. Gotta set all these up again. Okay, let's go ahead here and say fudge. It's not it. It's not it. That's not it. Sweeper. I'm gonna have to set that up later. Okay, close and reopen your terminal. use system setting UI instead. Okay, so wonderful. So I actually had to switch to iTerm. So I don't know if we can reconnect to that tmux that I set up on regular terminal, or if I should kill it on regular terminal and set it up there. I need 11 more minutes, dude. Sorry. This is harder than I expected. It's not hard, it's just... Great question. tmux systems are worldwide. Okay. So let's go over here to the tmux here. Say tmux ls. I got one Claude window going. Perfect. tmux, if you see you can attach to it. Looks like we got a new subscriber, so we will stick around for 2 extra minutes. All right, so I am here on, and it says it's there. So how can I go ahead and now connect the rest of this to my phone, and so I can start coding through it? I've already set up the thing through the privacy, etc. Okay, so get your connection info. Tailscale. Okay. Write down or remember this IP. Can't show you that. Tailscale here. Claude from phone. Tailscale IP. Okay. Get your username. iTerm here. Okay. Username. Got it. Probably MD. Okay. Verify your login's correct. Sudo system setup. Put my password in. Still says off though. Still says it's off, which is weird. How do I turn it on? I do see it connecting on my app though. On my phone. Try terminal command now that has full disk access. Turn on. Okay. Okay. Then verify. Oh, it's on now. Okay, now that it's on, how do I use the Claude Code for my phone? Get your connection. Okay, I got that. Open your phone. Open the Tailscale. Now you need a terminal app. Connect from your phone. Wait a minute. Post that. Where's that tweet? Vibe tunnel. This is the tweet homeboy said, so which terminal is he using? Vibe tunnel is a tool that creates a web-based terminal interface you can access from your phone's browser instead of using SSH. However, I think they might be using it as one option. We don't actually need Vibe tunnel for what we're doing. I want to use the most simple approach and the best user experience from my phone. So what is that? So maybe I have to download a terminal here. Terminus. Okay, let's go say App Store. Term. Yes. Modern SSH client. Okay. Okay, I've downloaded Termius. Install Termius. Okay. Installing. Host name. Did I miss you, Freddie? No, I absolutely didn't even know that you were gone. I didn't know you left. Sorry, bro. Just be like that sometimes. Sorry, bro. Get started here. Continue with basic SSH. Import host. New host, okay. So let's call this label would be Claude. Okay, IP would be whatever the IP is. 100 something 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 something. Okay. Username. Password. Save it. Claude. Added 2 minutes. Somebody just added 2 minutes. Shout out to you, bro. And then type tmux. Attach. T. Claude. Okay, let's go ahead and do that same thing here. Oh, snap. Two minutes added. So let's say tmux. Tmux. Attach. T. Claude. I'm on my phone right now. That's my phone. Beautiful, we did it. I'm now coding from my phone. Thank you so much for your help. Please go ahead and give me a step-by-step instructional from the start, from downloading both apps we need from the iPhone, the app we need from the terminal, and yeah, just give me a step-by-step, clear, concise No over word vomit or anything like that. Just something that concisely tells us what we went through above, and now that we have it perfect. Okay, dude, that is so fire. That is so fire, dude. That is so fire. That is so fire. I'm gonna make a little training video about that, dude. And let's go ahead and do that. All right. Today I am going to show you how to use AI agents for trading. And I actually have the whole GitHub that I'll be uploading to here. It's in the description. Anyways, you can see the first agent we're going to have running is down here. This agent researches and backtests. It codes backtests for me. So all I have to do here is put in some ideas into my ideas.txt. And you can see it's down here. It's already running here. So these are multiple agents. It's a swarm of agents that will go ahead and research and backtest. Code out the full backtest for me. So watch this. If I say mean reversion VWAP, what else do we want to put in here? Let's put a 80x plus Bollinger Bands. Okay, if I hit save here, save anyway. Save anyway. And you can see it starts going with Grok 4 fast. All of the code here is in RBI agent PP multi. If you want to learn more about these agents for trading, you can see she's going to go and backtest these for me. You can go ahead and read the README in the GitHub. There's a link in the description. But read the README and then know that everything is in the SRC folder. So the agent that I'm using right now to backtest for me is this RBI agent here. This RBI agent PP multi. Now, all of the agents are in this agents folder and all of the models are here in this models folder. One thing I do want to update here, you can see I have Claude, I have DeepSeek, I have Gemini, I have Grok, I have Ollama, I have OpenAI, I have xAI. Now, one thing I want to do here is I've heard OpenRouter is better than Grok. And then I also ran a poll on my Twitter here somewhere, and it was like 99% of people wanted to see OpenRouter in here. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. AI agents for trading with OpenRouter. Okay, sick. So let's go ahead and go to OpenRouter. Okay. Let's go to probably need my keys, some credits here. Probably need some credits. So let's go ahead and add credits. Add credits here. I need to update my Addy. Okay, let me go ahead and do all that. San Juan. Puerto Rico. Not telling you my zip code, dude. Save payment. Wait, how do you have my payment method already? Save payment method here. Let's go ahead and just throw $10 at it. Okay, that's a good little onboarding, dude. Not bad, not bad. Not financial advice. Please know that I'm not a financial advisor. Please watch that, read that. Okay, let's go over here and make sure to get all of this set up. Let's go ahead and tell Claude what our plan is here. So I use Claude Code. Hey, so go ahead and look at my models folder, and you can see here I have a bunch of different models. Well, are you familiar with OpenRouter? OpenRouter is a way to connect to pretty much any model. So what I want you to do is I want you to make a file to handle OpenRouter. So OpenRouter models. It'll be kind of like the GROQ model because that's a router as well. And then we'll go ahead and include these models that I list below in the Open Router connection. And here's their documentation. I'll make sure that my key is shown in the .env example as the exact same way it is on the .env. Okay, so let's go ahead and get their documentation, copy link address. Okay, she's got it now. Now, what models do we want to use is the question. Models here. Okay, Queen 3. Let's definitely use this one. Queen 3 instruct, copy. Because I've been hearing the good things about Queen 3 as you have. How is this filtered? Output, OpenAI GPT-5. We have that. Maybe we should look at the AI arena and figure out which ones we don't have. So Gemini 2.5 Pro. Let's see if we can get that one in there because we have been having problems with directly connecting to Gemini 2.5 Pro. Let's also do Flash. Copy path. Copy path. I'm listing a few models here that you should have inputted, but you should also show how to add the new models here. By the way, if you're live here, I'm doing a subathon, dude. I'll stay as long as the subs come in. 1 minute per one sub. Pretty sick. And it's going to track them specifically. So you can see the timer. I'm out of here in 53 minutes. But for each subscription, free YouTube sub, it adds 1 minute and it should update here. So if anybody wants to test it, you'll be able to see the update in the bottom left. Okay, let's keep it going, dude. I think that's going to be a fun little game. Let's see what other models are at the top of the list. Okay, so we have all of these. Queen 3 Max preview. So let's say Queen 3, Queen Max. Queen 3 Max. Oh, that's an expensive one. I like that. Queen 3 Max here. What else is on LLM Arena that we don't have access to? Text, open. Okay, we have all of these models. Sonnet 4.5, Vision, Gemini 2.5 Pro, text to image, Hunyon. Let's see if they have that. That would be cool. Hunyon. Maybe not. Don't really need text to image at the moment. Web dev, okay. Claude 4.1. What's GLM 4.6? And DeepSeek R1. I have DeepSeek already. Let's say GLM. I don't even know what that is. GLM 4.6 here. 4.6. Okay. Let's go ahead and try all of these. And then what else? So I have the models here. Open Router is a way to connect. A file handling an Open Router. And then once you're done with that, implement it, Open Router, into this agent here so we can see that everything is standardized and works super simply. So we'll be able to implement it into any of our bots, any of our agents. Okay, I think that's all I need to tell her. So let's go ahead and have her implement it into the one that I just showed you. She's done now, by the way. RBI agent PP multi. So you can see she's done back testing. She's completed. So I can go down here. And you remember at the start of this, I showed you how this works, right? So you go down to the data here, and the RBI agent PP multi is what we were working on. None of them saved. Interesting. Copy path here. Let's go ahead and get another Claude going on that, because that is interesting. So Conda activate T-flow and then CD up into here, and then we'll say C for Claude run dangerously mode. Yeah, it's sick. I know. For some reason, when I ran this agent here, it didn't save the new backtest to the folder like it usually does. Am I missing something? Maybe it saved it somewhere else. So let's go ahead here and say at RBI agent PP multi. I threw in 2 new strategies, and usually it goes ahead and makes a new folder for the date, and today is 10/27. I put in 2 strategies and it seems like it didn't output them. Maybe it put it into the wrong folder. I'm not sure. Please go investigate that. You can see the printout here. It has finished the backtest. Okay, RBI agent PP multi. Maybe it put it into yesterday's because we did that change where it's always sitting. It's always backtesting. It's always ready. It's always ready to go. And I think that's a slick Rick change. Slick Rick, dude. So mean reversion, Bollinger Bands. Let's just see what she says, because she's the AI here. I'm just the guy. So we got 2 AIs going right now. We got 2 instances of Claude Code. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Over to dev here and say GitHub, okay. Success, okay. Clips, okay. Beautiful.